Hello friends. So now after the T20 series, now a ODI series is going to start, a 5 match ODI series between Sri Lanka and Australia. And now I'll be talking with you about this series. First of all, let's have a look at what can be the expected playing 11 for both the teams. Sri Lanka has declared a 21 player squad for this ODI series, so they have available with them their full strength squad, and on the basis of that, their playing 11 can be, I think, this will be their playing 11. Danushka Guna Thilaka and Pathum Nisanka will be their two openers. Then Kusal Mendis, their wicketkeeper batsman at 3. Bhanuka Rajapaksa, Charit Aslanka, Dhananjaya De Silva, Dasun Shanaka, their captain, Vanindu Hasranga, Chamika Karunaratne, Dushmantha Chamira, and Mahesh Theekshana. And talking about Australia, even though they had their full strength team before the start of the ODI series, but now some of their important players are missing, like Kane Richardson, their premium fast bowler. He has been injured and he is out of the ODI series. Also, Mitchell Stark, due to an injury, will be missing out on the first two ODIs. He may also miss out of the remaining matches, but he is certainly out of the first two ODIs, Mitchell Stark. Then Adam Zampa, he is of course missing the whole tour. He was not a part of the T20 series and he is again not going to be part of the ODI series. And also, as per news, two of their all-rounders, Mitchell Marsh and Cameron Green, they are also not completely fit and may not be available for selection in the first two matches. So, considering all these factors, the expected playing 11 for Australia can be, I think, Warner and Finch will be their two openers. Then Smith at 3, Labuschagne at 4. So Travis Head will be missing out because there is place for only one out of Labuschagne or Travis Head. So I think Labuschagne will be there, and Alex Carey, their wicketkeeper batsman, will be at number 5. As per reports, Alex Carey will be batting at number 5. Then Marcus Tenois, Glenn Maxwell, Ashton Agar, Pat Cummins, he is returning back, and Jhai Richardson at number 10 and Josh Hazelwood at number 11. So Australia will be fielding only one specialist spinner in the form of Ashton Agar. Now, what can happen in this series? Can Australia also win this series like they won the T20 series? Well, I think the series is going to be quite tough. It is going to be an even contest, mainly because Australia is missing some of their important bowlers like Zampa, Mitchell Stark, Kane Richardson. So that is certainly going to give some advantage to Sri Lankan batsmen. And also the first two matches of the ODI series will be at the venue of Palekal Stadium. And this is the same ground where Sri Lanka recently won the third T20. So that is going to give them some confidence that this ground has proven lucky for them, good for them in on this tour. And Sri Lanka in their last two ODI series at home, they have won both the series, 2-1 against Zimbabwe and also 2-1 against South Africa. So I think that is also going to work in their favor. And in case of Australia, you would be surprised to know that Australia since late 2020 has played only two ODI series. So Australia is certainly short of match practice as far as ODI format is concerned. So considering all these factors, I think somewhere that Sri Lanka, even though they lost the T20 series, but they have a slightly better chance of winning this ODI series. This is their home conditions, also home ground, and the pitches are going to favor their spin bowlers. They have got a good spin attack, and their batsmen can score good runs in the absence of some of the bowlers of Australian team. So Australian team in batting department, I think they are quite good, and Sri Lankan team will also benefit by the absence of some Australian bowlers. But in terms of bowling of Sri Lankan team is looking slightly better to me. So in the ODI series, as far as prediction is concerned, I think Sri Lanka has slight edge. I would say 51-49 in favor of Sri Lanka, not by much. So my prediction for the series is that Sri Lanka will win a close series and the final result will be 3-2 in favor of Sri Lanka. That is my prediction for the ODI series. So let's see if that can happen or not. Let's see how the team performs and if Sri Lanka can make good use of some of the Australian players who are missing this series. Let's see, friends. Let's hope it is going to be a good series. And if you want to watch it live in India, you can watch it live on Sony Live app. And the starting time in India will be 2:30 p.m. And in other countries, you will have to check your respective countries. Okay, friends.